Welcome to Rough Riders basketball here on Roosevelt Athletics. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, here on this Wednesday night. We're ready for a good matchup between the Lakeside Lions taking on your Roosevelt Rough Riders here at home. Players to watch. On the Lakeside Lions, players to watch: number 4, Quentin Mosby. Also, number 11, Nate Broom. A good friend of mine actually went to my elementary school. We were really good friends, and cool to see him out here on the varsity squad for the Lions. Also, number 5, Xavier Gatlin. And that's it for the Lions. Now for the Roosevelt Rough Riders, keep an eye out for senior guard number 2, Caden Young, number 35, Anthony Washington, and number 23, EJ Summers. Those are your players to watch. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, and we'll be back in a minute 13 for a highly anticipated match between the Lions and your Roosevelt Rough Riders. Enjoy the Rider Band. Here we go. We are ready for some basketball. Hopefully you can hear me. A loud Rider Band in there tonight. Here we go, starting 5 for the Lakeside Lions. Number 3, Brian Way, the senior. Number 5, Xavier Gatlin. Number 11, Nate Broom. Number 13, Lincoln Oshlarter. And number 24, Teddy Taco. And here we go for the Rough Riders.
A 5'9" senior, number 2.
Number 2, Caden Young. Next up,
a 6'6" senior,
number 35, Anthony Washington.
A 6'4" junior. Number 14,
Pearson Dukes.
A 6'5" junior, number
25, Jake Sprayers. And lastly, the junior, number 23,
senior, number 23,
EJ Summers. And we are ready for some basketball here on this Wednesday night. Stand if you're able and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here we go. 2 juniors, 3 seniors out for the Riders. And here we go. "32 minutes of basketball come before us." EJ Summers and number 24, Teddy Talkheim, to do the tip. EJ wins the tip into the hands of Springers, out to Young, and we are underway. Caden Young in the backcourt, guarded by Xavier. Cuts it back to his right, swings it over to the right side, into the corner with Springers, inside to Summers. Summers back out to Springers. Springers pulls the triple. You bet! A perfect start for the Riders, a first possession triple by Jake Springers. Let's see how the Lions respond. Nate Broom back out to Way. Inside. Gatlin back out to Way. Broom on the left wing. Riders looks to be a 2-2. Xavier for 3, no good. Springers, or Summers with a rebound, ahead to Washington. Back out to Summers. Summers pumps, pivots a little bit over to the left wing. Inside, back over to Summers. Summers drop step, fires it over the corner. Pearson Dukes for 3, no good. Good rebound by Summers. Back out to Young. Young for 3, nylon. Caden Young with a bonus distance bucket. Riders up 6-0 right out of the gate. 2 for 3 to start behind the arc. Batted out by Dukes. And Lions ball. Selig already looking to check in here for Washington.
Lion basketball.
2-3 shown defensively by the Riders. 6:46 remain. Riders up 6-0 in the first quarter. Outlet over to Way. Way's going to set up the line offense. Over to Nate Broom on the right wing. Broom looking down to Way. Way pulls the triple. No good. Rebound inside. And puts it up in the layup. That is Oschlager. Good find from number 24, Teddy Talkheim. Selig over to the right wing. Summers dribbles. Finds it to Dukes. Dukes guarded by Way on the left wing. Dribbles inside. Cuts it back over right. Summers in the corner. He pumps. Drives with his left. Kicks it out to Selig. Selig open 3. That one's in there. Riders are hot. 75% behind the arc so far as the third triple in the first 2 minutes of play. 9-2. Riders now lead. Broom. Inside. Talkheim. Back out to Broom. Broom. That pass is deflected into the hands of Summers. Summers. Ahead. That's stolen. And Brian Way, the senior, takes it up here for the Lions. Bounce pass over to Broom on the left wing. Inside, that's knocked away by Selig. Into the hands of Young. Back ahead to Selig. Selig back to Young again. And they get it in. A little bit of a combo, and the Riders go up by 9. A perfect start, as you bet Chase has to be happy of how the Riders came out here. 3 triples and a Flynn Selig bucket is the way the Riders start on this Wednesday night versus the Lions. If they can continue shooting like this, it's going to be a long night for the Lions. 5:25 remain. Riders up 11-2. What a pleasure it is to have the Rider Band and the cheerleaders out here for tonight's showing. Completes the atmosphere. As here we go out of the timeout. Dukes, Washington, Young, Springers, and Summers both out there for the Riders. Same starting lineup for Lakeside. No substitutions so far, as Riders starting in a 2-2-1 press. Up ahead, back out to Broom. Broom inside. Over to Way. Still need to get it across half court. Skip pass. That ball's tipped in the air, over to Young. Flips it ahead to Dukes. Let's go, Dukes the hammer. Misses the dunk. Now back out to him. Over to Young. Young pulls the triple. You get bet. Are you kidding me? 4 for 5 behind the arc. Young's second three of the game. They are hot so far. Tipped in the hands of Springers. Springers up ahead. Over to Dukes. Dukes ahead to Washington. Washington puts it in. Riders are cooking. 16-2. They're up by 14 with 4:44 left in the first quarter. Skip pass. Up ahead. Finds Gatlin down the baseline. He pulls the jumper. No good. In the hands of Washington. That's going to be a foul. Pushed off, and that's going to be Lions ball. First foul of the game. That goes on number 35, Anthony Washington. Substitution for both teams here. Selig. Ref gets mad that he didn't call them in as Selig looking to check in for the Riders, and number 2, Jimmy Porter, the senior, checking in for the Lions. Out comes Summers for the Riders, and number 13, Lincoln Oschlager, checks out for the Lions. 4:34, Riders off to a 14-point lead early. Inbounds by Way, tipped away by Dukes. Here goes the inbound. Way flips it up. Porter with it on the right wing. Over to Gatlin. Finds Way again. Back out to Xavier. Swings it between them two. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Way on the left wing. Pulls the three. He gets it. First three of the game for the Lions. And now they go up ahead. Young on the drive. Finds Anthony inside. Anthony backs down his defender. Pulls away and gets the jump shot. A great fadeaway. That's going to be a... Not sure what the call was here on the floor.
Double foul.
Double foul.
No on Broom on Lakeside.
One on Broom and one on Washington.
Washington for the Riders.
Both going to get called for a foul. It's going to remain Lakeside ball. 18-5. Riders up by 13. Broom to inbound here. Finds it inside. 2-2-1 shown by the Riders. Way guarded by Selig. Flips it back to Broom. Broom, skip pass, that's long, and that's out of bounds. Riders with some great defense so far. As under 4 minutes to play, Broom checks out for number 12, Will Parsons. .359 left. Riders up 18-5. Selig brings it up here, right to left. Over to Springers. Looks it inside. That one's tipped away. Into the hands of Way. Up ahead to Porter. Back out to Way. Trapped in the corner. Porter. Gatlin. Down low. Xavier with it on the left lane, guarded by Young. Porter. He's got 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Tipped inside. Good ball movement from Lakeside. Xavier for three. No good. Rebound Huntington up ahead to Selig. Selig skip past the Young. Selig over to Huntington. Huntington fakes the three, drives inside. Finds Selig again. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Loses the handle, tipped around. Huntington grabs it, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Takim. Up ahead. Parsons finds Gatlin, and he's going to set up the offense here for the Lions. 3 minutes remain left. 3 minutes remain in the first quarter. Riders up 18-5. They remain in the 2-3 zone. Way, back out to Parsons. Gatlin. Inside, Talheem skips it over to Xavier. Xavier, they have to get something up. Parsons for a three, gets it. As the shot clock expires, a bailout three is timeout by Chase Young. Lakeside cuts it to 10, 18-8, with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Here you go.
30-second timeout.
Here's a little music from the Rider Band. Riders up by 10. It's just been the threes that started out the game. 9 straight points, all on three-pointers that have gotten them out to this quick lead. But Lions responded well, and we got ourselves a 10-point ball game with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Selig brings it up, guarded full court by Gatlin. Over to Huntington. There's going to be a whistle blown. 3 seconds in the cleat by Tommy. 2-2-1 shown here by the Riders. As Young checks in here for Tommy. Town and Selig up high on the 2-2-1. Parsons over to Way. Way dribbles right by Town. Skip pass over to Gatlin in the corner. Out to Parsons. 21 left on the shot clock. Inside. Toheem over to Xavier. Way finds Parsons. Parsons looks inside. He's got Toheem. Toheem with a hard shot. That one's no good. Rebound by Summers. Outlets it to Selig. Here comes the Riders. Up ahead to Young. Young looks inside. He finds Huntington. Huntington, turnaround J. No good. Rebound by Summers. They're going to call a foul on the ground. No shot. Washington looking to check in here. Fouls on number 2, Jimmy Porter. Here comes Washington in for number 24, Nick Huntington. Town to inbound here for the Riders. Has no options, lobs it over for Selig. Selig inside to Washington. Washington dribble drive, puts up the hard shot, gets it. He's on a roll inside. He's been struggling all season with the mid-range shots, but he's perfect on them so far today. Porter picked up his dribble out to Way on the right wing. Lions starting to swing it, 20-8. Way pulls the triple, no good. Washington up ahead, he loses it. Throws it out of bounds. Young wanted to slow things down. Washington had other thoughts. Just a miscommunication. 87 seconds left remaining in the first quarter. Riders up by 12. Way takes it up. Riders still remain in the 2-3 zone. Gatlin guarded by Selig, finds the corner. Way pumps, looks inside. Porter was out of bounds when he caught it, and that's Riders' ball. Another good defensive possession as Selig needs help bringing the ball up. No one's there. Finally gets Caden to come up court. Outlets it back to Selig. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Selig over to Washington on the right wing. Over to Summers. Summers pumps, looks inside. Now he drives, kicks it out. Town, dribble drive on his right. Skip pass into the corner. Good find from Anthony. Bam! Caden Young with another triple. What a find by number 35, Anthony Washington. He made that whole play happen. As now he gets to steal on the other end. Pushed ahead to Selig. Selig, skip pass over to Young again. His three-pointer. That one's off. Rebound here by Xavier around the back. He's got a 3-on-2. He drives, puts up the layup, and he gets it. A tough layup by Xavier Gatlin. Young the other way. Skip pass over to Town. Town wants the three. You bet. Town wants it on the front, and he gets it. 26-10. Riders now lead by 16 with 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Lions trying to get up another shot here. 7 seconds left. Over to Porter. Porter's going to have to get something up. He puts up a mid-range. That one rattles out. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Riders off to a strong start. 26-10. I'll tell you what, this is the best three-point shooting I've seen in a quarter all season. I don't know how many they've hit, but it's felt like a lot. Perfect way to start it off here on Riders 26, Lions 10. A new face out there for the Riders, number 22, Caden Steptoe. On my JV team, got the call up by Chase Young today, and he is in there right now. Love to see it. What a stud he is on the court for JV. Another new faces in there for the Riders today, Will Anderson and Monty Mitchie, getting their first minutes of the night. A whole new quarter and a whole lot of fun coming your way. 26-10. Riders lead by 16. Pearson over to Huntington on the right wing. Huntington looking inside. He finds Will. Anderson pumps. Picks up his dribble. Finds Mitchie. Mitchie swings it over to Steptoe. Steptoe over to Pearson. Pearson for three. That's going to be a offensive foul on a screen. Fouls on number 12, Monty Mitchie.
Fouls on Mitchie. That's going to be high basketball.
Riders still in the 2-2-1. Don't know if they'll leave it today. Porter over to Way. Back out to Porter. Still haven't gotten across half court. Now they do. Inside. Out to Parsons. Parsons on the drive. And that's going to be a foul. And two shots coming here for Parsons. 7:26 remain in the first half. Two shots coming here for the junior, Will Parsons. His shot off block, back rim. One more coming for him. Second shot here for Parsons. That one's off. Hustle for the rebound. Got it by Steptoe. Ahead to Dukes. Dukes guarded by Xavier. Finds Mitchie. Mitchie into Dukes. That's going to be a foul. Going to get a player on a hold inside. 7:13 remaining in the first half. 26-10. Anderson to inbound. Inside to Mitchie. Mitchie out to Dukes. Dukes guarded by Gatlin. Finds Huntington on the left wing. Looks inside to Steptoe. Can't find him. Anderson finds Mitchie. Pumps. Puts it up and in. First varsity points for Monty Mitchie. What a moment for him. 6:55 remaining in the first quarter. Parsons trying to break the press. Here goes Way. Guarded by Steptoe. Good defense by him. Over to Gatlin. Finds it to Porter. Over to Parsons. Parsons the floater. No good. It's going to be a foul on number 22, Caden Steptoe.
Steptoe. 13 foul.
Two shots here for Porter. He sinks his first. 1 for 3 on the night for free throws for him. Riders up 28-11 with 6:37 left in the second quarter. As Will Anderson getting a talking to by the ref. Not sure what for. Second shot here for Parsons. Swishes in, 2 for 2 on his last 2 shots. Mitchie drives into the paint, finds Huntington. Huntington over to Dukes on the left wing, guarded by Xavier. Step toe on the drive, finds Huntington. Huntington pumps, fades, gets it. Good shot by Nick Huntington. Riders now lead by 18. Stolen the other end by Huntington. Puts it up, no good. Back out to Way. Way's going to slow things down here for the Lions. 6 minutes remain in the second quarter. Over to Xavier. Xavier on the drive. Puts up a floater. No good. Overhead to Parsons. Parsons steps back over to Porter. Guarded by Steptoe. Finds Parsons. Way for 3. No good. Good rebound by Dukes. As he's going to bring it up from right to left. Swings it over to Steptoe. Steptoe on the drive. Finds Dukes. Over to Steptoe. Finds Anderson in the corner. He drives over to Huntington for a jump shot. No good. Ball hits the ground. Will picks it up. Puts a reverse layup in.
Anderson.
Great hustle play for the rebound. And a right-handed reverse layup. As Riders now up by 20, 32-12. The defense have been on point. A carry there by Xavier. As Nate Broom checks in for him. And number 13, Lincoln Oschlaber, checks in for number 12, Will Parsons. 5:08 remains in the second quarter. Riders remain up 32-12. Number 21, Anna Zacchaeus checks in for the Lions as well. Mitchie brings it up. Finds it to Huntington. Huntington looking inside. Back out to Anderson. Over to Steptoe. Finds Dukes. Dukes inside to Huntington. Huntington turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound by Oschlager. Way's going to take things up. Guarded by Anderson. He drives. Kicks it out. Back out to Way. A whole set of substitutions coming in for the Riders. Nate Broom shot, no good. Rebound by Huntington. Ahead to Mitchie. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remain in the first half. Huntington on the right wing. Finds it to Dukes. Dukes guarded by Broom on the left wing. Tries to get it to Steptoe. A lot of collision. That's going to be a foul. Looks like 4 substitutions coming in for the Riders. It's actually a clean 5 coming in here. Selig, Washington, Summers, Springers, and Young all in there. 4:15 remaining in the first half. Riders up by 20. Springers to inbound. Riders in a box formation down low. Springers gives it over to Young. Finds Selig on the left wing, inside to Washington. He's been hot. He drives, loses the handle, picked away by Xavier. Into the hands. Xavier dribbles to his left, pulls up. No good on the shot. Rebound by Springers. Ahead to Young. Finds Selig. Springers for 3. No good. Tipped around for the rebound in the hands of Oschlager. Back out to Way. Way's going to set things up. Xavier finds Broom. Broom to Way. Guarded by Summers. He pulls the 3. That one's tipped. And out of bounds. Oh, they're just going to call it an air ball. Looked like it was tipped. Way can't believe it. They're going to talk things over. It should be Lakeside ball. They're going to say they didn't see it tip. Way can't believe it. Riders ball. They catch a break. 3:36 left in the second quarter. Great block by Summers on that. He won't get credit for it, though. Young, guarded by Gatlin. Finds Selig. Selig over to Summers. Summers on the drive. Steps back. Finds Washington. 17 seconds to work with. Jake dribbles over to his left hand. Finds Selig. Selig takes the screen, reverses it over to Springer. Springer's pull-up jump shot. Cash! Jake Springer's with a nice jump shot just inside the three-point line. 34-12. Riders extend their lead. 22 points now. As the defense has been a huge factor. They're going to call a foul on Springers. Wasn't too much. As Town and Tommy looking to check in for the Riders. They do. One's in for Washington, the other in for Summers. Riders going with sort of a small lineup. 2:56 left in the first half. Riders up by 22 early. Way over to Broom. Broom lets it go into the backcourt. Now takes it up over to Gatlin. Gatlin pulls the triple. No good. Rebound by Town. Ahead to Young. Young swings it over to Town. Town wants the three. That one's off. It's going to call a foul on Tommy. Looked like a push-off. Once again, wasn't much. That should be the 5th foul on Riders, and now 2 shots coming here for the Lions. 2:38 left in the second quarter, pardon. And 2 shots here for Nate Broom.
15 foul.
Nate looking to get himself in the scorebook so far. Good friend of mine. Can't sink the first one. Looking to cash in for the second. 12 points allowed is remarkable. Now 13 as Broom goes 1 of 2. Ahead to Selig. Guarded by Way. Dribbles over to the left. Springer's wants a 3. That one's off. Rebound by Town. Back out to Young. A whole new shot clock here for the Riders. And Young's going to take advantage of it. Spins over to his left, over to Selig. 2:22 remain in the second quarter. Springers picks up his dribble over to Town. Guarded by Broom. Over to his left. Tommy finds Young. Back out to Tommy. That's going to be a foul. Offensive by Jake Springers. A lot of offensive fouls since they're going to go back to the line for 2 shots.
That was going to be on Springers.
Yep.
It's going to be Lion basketball.
I guess they're not going to do any shots here. Maybe it's something about an offensive foul is different. Now Way takes things up for the Lions. Over to Broom on the left wing. Finds Gatlin. Gatlin guarded by Town. Slips it into Way. Summers looking to check in here for the Riders. Spins around Selig. Way finds a cutter and gets it in. That's Lincoln Oschlager. Great pass from number 3, Brian Way. Selig over to Tommy. Tommy cuts it over to his right. Inside to Springers. Springers drives left. That's going to be stepped on the baseline. In Lions ball. Summers and Washington check in here for Town and Springers. Dukes with a late substitution in for Tommy. 1:41 remaining in the second quarter.
Dukes back in for the Riders.
Riders up by 19. As they take Dukes out because he didn't tuck in his jersey, and Huntington has to come in. Here goes Way. Guarded full court by Young. Talking with it at the top of the key. Holds it for a while. Now finds it. Broom. Guarded by Summers. Takes the screen. Pulls the deep triple. No good. Rebound on the other way by Oschlager. Misses the rebound. Gets another rebound over 3 Riders. Kicks it out to Broom. Broom over to Xavier. Xavier to Way. Down low to Oschlager. Inside. Good ball movement. Takeem finds Broom. Broom top of the key 3. No good. Rebound by Summers. 1 minute remains in the second half. First half, pardon. Anthony with it, guarded by Taki. Looks inside to Summers. Summers turns around. Trying to post it up. He puts up the shot. Gets it in. Nice turnaround jump shot over number 13, Arschlager. Puts the Riders up by 21. Broom, guarded by Selig. 16 seconds differentiate. Shot clock and game clock. Xavier, turn around. Over to Broom. Guarded by Selig. Finds it to Way. Way, deep triple. That one's off. Tip for the rebound in the hands of Washington. Shot clock is off. 22 seconds left. Washington from right to left. Up and under layup is good. A little bit of jelly on it. That was nice. Now 10 seconds remain. Lakeside trying to get up a final shot here. 6, 5. Clock is draining out. Way spins around. Tipped ahead by Anthony. And he's going to slam it. Slam it, but basket does not count. Ref's going to give him a talking to, but that's the end of one half. Riders up 38. Lakeside 15. 90 seconds until we are underway with our second half. The bonus distance buckets have been key in this 23-point lead for the Riders, 38-15. As we will be back in a minute for game time. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, on this Wednesday night, and thanks for tuning in on Roosevelt Athletics. Great performance by the Roosevelt Pep Band as we are out here for another half of basketball. Riders up 38-15. 16 minutes left in this Wednesday showdown between the Lions and Rough Riders. Young, Dukes, Springer, Summers, and Washington out there for the Riders. Young ahead to Dukes on the left wing. Takes the Washington screen. Finds it to Young. Young into the corner. Springers into Summers. Summers out to Young. Young over to Washington. Washington with an early triple. No good. Rebound by Tokeem. Out lets it to Way. Way up ahead to Broom. Back out to Way. Way finds it to Xavier. Broom with it on the right wing. Riders at a 3-2. Broom skip pass over to Way. Way inside, but Tokeem knocked away by Washington. Into the hands of Summers. Summers guarded by Way. Brings it up. Finds it to Young. Young takes the Summers screen. Back out to Summers. Summers puts up a tough shot again. Gets it. Extends the Rider lead to 25. 40-15. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The defense has been stellar. Lions in a box formation. Broom pulls a deep three. No good. Tipped around and into the hands of Tokeem. Tokeem outlets it over to Xavier. Xavier finds Way. Trapped by Dukes. Over to Xavier for three. Gets it. Xavier Gatlin, he has 5 points on the night. As down Springers from left to right. That's going to be an offensive foul wrapped by Anthony Washington inside. Another offensive foul. They have been calling him tight as Selig here checks in for number 35, Anthony Washington.
Selig checks in for the Riders.
6:27 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 40-18. Way enters Rider territory. Still showing the 3-2. Selig guarding Broom. Broom with it. Inside. That pass is tipped around. Tokeem with a nice save into the hands of Summers. Summers ahead of Young. Young pushes it. Finds the corner. That pass is intercepted by Broom. Broom finds Way. Back out to Broom. Broom picks up his dribble. "19 seconds to work with. They hit inside to Tokeem. Kicks it out. Brian Way for three. No good. And another offensive rebound here. Out to Xavier for three. That one's good. 2 consecutive threes for him. There's 5:36 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up by 19. Dukes drives baseline. Kicks it out. Young for three. Cash! Caden Young, I believe that's his 4th three-point bucket. It's 5:18 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 43-21. 22-point game. Broom with it. Tries to find it inside. The guy didn't know he was coming. Ahead to Young. Young with a nice buck. Foul. It's going to be a charge called by Nate Broom. A good play to set his feet and get the charge.
Second team foul.
Will Parsons checks in for Nate Broom. As the senior, Brian Way takes it up here for the Lions. Parsons with it. Over to Gatlin. Xavier inside. Parsons swings it. Xavier has the hot hand. That one's no good. Summers with the rebound. Head to Selig. Out to the right wing. Young over to Selig. Finds Summers. Drops back. Hits Young. Takes a screen. Good find from Young over to Summers on a pick and roll and gets it in there for two. Xavier wants another three. That one's off. It's going to be a foul. Going the other way. It's on Summers. Another off-ball foul. 4:14 remains in the third quarter. 45-21. Riders in a 2-3. Lions trying to get the ball in. They do. Oschlager trapped in the corner. Slips it over to Parsons. Parsons back out to Way. Way back over to the right wing. Way wants a three. He gets it. Lions have been shooting well in the third quarter behind the arc, but still not enough to outlast the offense of the Riders. Three-pointer no good there by Springers. In the hands of Way. Way from right to left. 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Riders still in a zone. I believe they haven't gone man so far. But if you give up 24 points, you can do whatever you want. Way with it. 7 on the shot clock. He has to get something up quick. Finds it inside. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound by Dukes. Dukes from left to right. Finds it inside to Selig. Out to Summers. Thought about the three, no good. Young takes it. Looks inside. That pass is intercepted by Way. Way ahead to Xavier. Xavier drives with his left. Puts up the layup. No good. Rebound by Springers. Outlets it to Dukes. Dukes to the corner. Young for three. Gets it! Caden Young with another three-point field goal. I believe that's his 5th. 2:39 left in the third quarter. Parsons. Into the corner. Xavier, three. Good. His 3rd triple of the night as timeout called by Caden Young. Step-toe. Washington and Mitchie check in for Roosevelt. 21-point lead, 48-27, with 2:28 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer starting to fall for the Lions, but Caden Young has been hitting them too on the Riders' side. JVC could not get their win against the Lions, but JV handled it well. Riders trying to win the series against the Lions tonight. 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Riders up 48-27. Here we go, back out of the timeout. Beautiful Wednesday night for basketball under commentator Christian Cole. We got ourselves a good one here tonight. 48-27. Steptoe, Dukes, Washington, Mitchie, and Summers out there for the Riders. Looks like the Lions are in a full court man press. Inbounds it to Dukes. Guarded by Xavier. Drives inside, finds it to Washington. Washington dribbles in and gets it in for two. Good find by Dukes to bring the ball up and hit Washington. Steptoe on the other end playing some great defense on the way. It's going to be a foul on him. Fourth team foul on the Riders this quarter to 0 from the Lions. Number 24, Teddy Takim, checks in here for number 13, Lincoln Oshwager. 2:07 left in the third quarter. Riders up by 23. Way gets it for the Lions. Guarded by the junior, Caden Steptoe. Inside. Finds it to Takim. Back out to Way. That pass is deflected in the for the ball. He gets it. That's going to be a foul on number 21. On a great hustle by Monty to get the ball. Now 1:54 remaining in the third quarter.
First team foul on Lakeside.
Dukes hands it off to Steptoe. Steptoe finds Summers. Over to Dukes. Dukes step back three. That one's short. Rebound by Steptoe. Outlets it to Summers. Summers three. That one's short again. That's going to be out of bounds. And Lions ball.
Lion basketball.
95 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 50-27. Riders lead. Parsons inbound for the Lions. He's got no options. Finally gets it to Way in the corner. Guarded by Steptoe. 90 seconds remain in quarter number 3. Steptoe takes the Parsons screen. Good defense by him. Xavier on the drive. Puts up a hard shot. He gets fouled and heads to the line for 2 shots. Nick Huntington looks to check in here for the Riders. He's been great inside. Town also checks in here for the Riders on the second shot. Xavier heads to the line for 2 shots. Gatlin's first shot no good. Huntington and Town check in for Mitchie and Dukes. Number 22, new face out there for the Riders today. Caden Steptoe looking for his first varsity points. Gatlin 0 for 1 on free throws today. Sinks the second. Cuts the lead. Cuts the deficit, to 22. Now Town, guarded by Parsons. Avoids the pressure. Over to Steptoe. Steptoe on the drive. Kicks it out. Washington for 3. That one's long. Parsons gets hit up from behind. Good steal by Town in the hands of Summers. Summers back out to Town. Inside to Washington. Washington puts up a floater. Gets it in. He's been pretty consistent at finishing down at the rack tonight. 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Inside. 24 seconds differentiate the shot clock and game clock. Parsons, guarded by Huntington. Dribble hands off to Way. Way pulls the three. That one's no good. Tipped around, and that's going to be a jump ball. Or actually, they're going to get a timeout called by head coach Mike Broom. 29 seconds left. It's going to be Lakeside ball out of the timeout. Riders up 52-28 with .9 seconds in between shot clock and game clock as the Lions are out there out of the timeout. Riders in a 2-3. Let's see what Mike Broom drew up here for the Lions. Bit of a delay as we are underway here. Way to inbound. Finds it to the corner. Xavier for three. No good. Huntington with the rebound. Shot clock goes off. 24 seconds and counting left here for the Riders in the third quarter. Step toe, guarded by Xavier. Finds it to Town. Over to Summers. 15 seconds now to work with. Washington on the left wing. 10 seconds. He's got to do something. Skips it over to Summers. 7. Summers on the drive. 5. Up to Town. 3. Gets it! Ryan Town caps off the third quarter with a triple from downtown. Riders extend the lead to 27. A great way to finish the third quarter. These Riders up 55-28. Here we go, one more quarter remain. Riders up 55-28. Broom with it, guarded by Young. He brings it up, finds Xavier. Dribble drive, finds it to Parsons. Parsons Back out to Xavier on the drive. Guarded by Dukes. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebound by Dukes. Ahead to Young. Young's going to set up the offense. Guarded by Gatlin. Washington hands it back off to Young. Over to Dukes. Dukes pulls the three. That one's short. Good rebound by Jimmy Porter. Ahead to Gatlin. Gatlin finds Broom. Back out to Parsons. Looked like a double dribble. Wasn't called. Parsons gives it to Broom. Broom pulls a deep triple on Summers. That one rattles out. Good rebound down low. Blocked. They're going to call it a jump ball. Duke's got his hand on it.
Held basketball.
Riders ball. 7:10 remain in the fourth quarter. Young gets around Xavier. Cuts it back around. Inside to Summers. Box scissor is the play run here into the corner. Dukes on the baseline drive. Puts it up off to the glass and in. Perfect drive by Dukes as 5:50 remains in the game. 57-28. Riders lead. Broom with it. Over to Gatlin. Through the legs. Guarded by Young. Broom with it. Pulls a deep three on Dukes. That one's no good. Good rebound by Washington. He's going to pull it and push it up. Finds Springers. It's going to be a reach-in foul on number 21, Anub Zakaras. 6:24 remaining in this one. Riders up 57-28. Going to be the second win of the season if they can keep this up. First one was against Campbell High School from Oahu, Hawaii. Dukes with it. Over to Springers. Inside to Washington. Washington puts up the floater and gets it. He's been very consistent from his field goal hook shots today. 6 minutes remain. 59-28. Parsons guarded by Summers. Dribbles over to his left side. That's going to be an offensive foul inside. A lot of off-ball fouls we've seen called by this officiating crew.
Second team foul on the Lions.
Lions showing a full court man. Inside to Dukes. Dukes is going to clear out. It's a 1v1 with him and Broom. Dukes swings it over to Young. Young inside to Summers. Summers back out to Young. Young takes the screen, drives, steps back, pulls the three. That one's in and out. Rebound by Anub. Out to Broom. Broom from right to left. 5:30 remaining. Guarded by Summers. Over to Parsons. Riders finally showing man as a full set of Riders looking to check in here. Broom in the corner. Xavier wants a three. That one's way off. Rebound by Dukes. Inside to Washington. Washington drives, puts up the layup, no good, gets his own rebound, and puts it in for two. Having a great night himself. 5 minutes now remains. 61-28. Riders have broke it open. Parsons picks up his dribble. Good defense by Springer. Tipped around in the hands of Xavier. Guarded by Young. Xavier steps back, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. 2 shots coming here for him. Foul was on Caden Young. First team foul by the Riders. As now here goes Tommy looking to check in after this free throw by Gatlin. Gatlin's first shot rattles out as here comes full set of Riders. Now in Anderson, Town, Mitchie, Tommy, and Selig for Roosevelt. One more shot here for Xavier. Shot rattles in. Selig. Guarded by Xavier. Ahead to Mitchie. Finds Town. Tommy. Anderson. Mitchie in the corner. Gets bumped by Broom. 4:31 remains in the fourth quarter.
That's on Broom. 13 foul.
Anderson. Gets it into Mitchie. Town. Out to Selig. Selig dribbles over to his left hand. Tommy. Back into the corner with Selig. Guarded by Parsons. Dribbles around him. Inside. Back out to Mitchie. 15 on the shot clock. Mitchie loses the handle. Gets it back. Cuts it back on Broom. Drives over to his right. Gets Xavier to jump. Ball goes loose. That's going to be a tie-up between Porter and Mitchie. 4:08 remaining in the game. Riders 61. Lakeside 29. Full court man shown here by the Riders. Struggle to inbound. Parsons has to lob it up. That's going to be a 5-second call. Great job by the Riders to force the 5-second call. Riders up by 32 as Coach Mike Broom of the Lakeside Lions calls the timeout as we will step aside momentarily. Riders 61, Lions 29. 4:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here we go, back out of the timeout. Let's see what Chase threw up here. Inbound into Anderson. He backs up, drop step. He gets it in. Perfect execution by Will Anderson. That's a Riders 2. Nick Cunnington looking to check in here. Xavier pulls the three. That one no good again. Tommy with a nice rebound. Takes it up. Over to Mitchie. Mitchie into the corner. Selig looks inside. Great pass to Anderson. He's going to be pushed, and 2 shots coming for him. 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson looking to extend the lead.
That's on Porter. 14 foul. Anderson is blind.
Anderson sinks the first as Huntington checks in here for Mitchie. Makes it a 35-point game. As Broom checks out, for number 22, Caden Pack, the junior for the Lions. Second shot coming here for Anderson. Misses the next shot. That's going to be tipped around in the hands of the Lions. Xavier from right to left, 3:35 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Parsons on the right wing. Porter with it. Guarded by Tommy. Looks like he got hit in the mouth. Xavier spins around. Tough shot. No good. That's going to be a push by number 4, Tommy. They've been calling that a lot. Pretty tight. Second team foul on the Riders. 3:23 left in the fourth quarter. As number 21, Adnab Zacharias checks in for Xavier. Porter to inbound here for the Lions. Finds it to a nub. Pump fakes. Tipped around in the hands of Tommy. Tommy takes it up ahead. Swings it over to Town. Town in the corner. Anderson with it. Finds it to Huntington. 20 on the shot clock. 3:12 left in the fourth quarter. Huntington backing down Parsons. Kicks it up. Puts it up. And it's going to be a travel called instead of the foul. 35-point game. Riders handled business tonight. 3:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. A little bit of delay by the ref. Finally gets it in. As Caden Pock takes it up, swings it over to Parsons. Back out to Pack. Porter with it. Finds a nub. A nub with the drive. That's going to be a through the legs pass. Bit of a crazy play. Out of bounds. Riders ball. And Selig takes it up for them. Cuts it over to his left. Finds Tommy. Tommy drives, finds Anderson. Anderson in the corner, 20 seconds on the shot clock. 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. Selig with it. Inside to Huntington. Huntington spins around. That's going to be another travel. Personally, I didn't see it, but might have had a different angle down there at the court. Parsons finds Porter on the right wing, guarded by Anderson. Finds a nub. Looks like he fell a little bit. He's still on the ground. No rider went down there to go get it. Pock for three. No good. Rebound tipped around in the hand of Porter. Porter throws it over the top of the backboard. Riders ball. What is going on? Mitchie checking in here for Anderson. Some good minutes here by Will Anderson. A stud junior he is. As Mitchie takes it up here for the Riders. 2:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Town finds Tommy. Tommy loses the handle into the hands of Pock. Up ahead here. That's going to be out of bounds. Riders ball. Anderson looks to check back in right away for Tommy. Under 2 minutes to play. As they're not going to let Anderson check back in because he didn't have a jersey tucked in. They've been very strict about that today. You're not allowed to check in if you don't have it tucked. But now, another issue with the substitution. The refs just got to let them play. There's a minute 55 left, and we got a 35-point ball game. Town inbounds it to Tommy. Guarded by Porter, finds Selig. Selig into Huntington. Huntington with the drive. Back out to Selig. Selig on the drive, pulls the two. That one's long. Rebound by Mitchie, but that's going to be a foul underneath. Huntington disagrees with the call. As 1:42 remaining in the fourth quarter. Finally, they let Anderson check back in. As Tommy gets a break. Here goes Pock. Into the corner. A nub. Finds it to Porter. Cutting Parsons. Rejected by Will Anderson. Anderson got up there and hit it out of bounds. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Lions setting up their inbound play into the corner. Parsons drives on Anderson. Back out. Eliano. Deep three from Pock. That one's no good. Good rebound by Mitchie. A lot of arms as Mitchie avoids the pressure. Finds it to Flynn. Selig on the drive. Good pass inside to Huntington. Huntington out to Anderson. 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Selig with it. Step back three. Just off. Rebound by Parsons. And he'll head the other way. 16 seconds in between shot clock and game clock. Pock with a deep three. That one's way off. Ahead. Selig over to Town. Town puts it up and in. Now shot clock goes off. 28 seconds left remaining. Riders up by 37. Parsons over to Park. Park's gonna drive. Back out to Parsons. Eliayo. 10 seconds to work with here. A nub. Over to Park. Parsons with it. Finds it to Porter. Porter has to get something up. He has to throw it up. And that's no good. And that's how we're going to end things. Riders get the win 66-29. I'm your commentator, Christian Cole, and thank you for joining us on Roosevelt Athletics.